Alright, hello everyone, this is Rich, and this is my part 4 for movies that should be on DVD that are not. These are movies that either they're still on VHS, had limited release in the United States, or were only released overseas. Alright, this is the first one that you can buy on Amazon for about, I think, $10. Stars Cameron Mitchell. That's the only character I know that's in this movie that's good. Cameron Mitchell, who you would know as Chainsaw from Summer School, and he was, I think, in Ski School or some shit like that. He plays a vampire that is a virgin. He's been a virgin for 400 years, and he has to keep on finding this girl. Apparently before she turned to a vampire, he turned to a vampire 400 years ago. He had this love of his life, and the love of his life keeps on getting killed throughout the time he's been alive. He's essentially seen her get killed 16 times, and he doesn't want this last time for her to die, so he tries to save her best he can and try to get laid at the same time. Really interesting movie. I totally loved this movie when I was a kid. Try it. Next is a movie, I believe, as I talked before, Scatboy did a kind of similar thing from this, and I'm just kind of copying it. He talked about Summer Camp Nightmare being on DVD, which I found out through Amazon is going to be October of this year, unless it gets pushed back, and then that DVD copy was for $10. It has, what's his name? The only person I know in this damn movie. Chuck Connors is in this, right? This guy right there. That's the only person in here that's of any, acting ability. But it's like a camp where they either kill the counselors or they put them like in this one cabin area, and they take over the camp and do all the shenanigans, and it comes like a weird sort of Lord of the Flies type situation. There's a guy that gets killed because he raped a girl and stuff, but there's a lot of campy parts to this movie. If you've seen this movie, if you see the beef bologna scene for the talent show, you know what I'm talking about. This movie is awesome. I saw this, as I said, for $8 or $9 on Amazon for October, but I think you could buy it on VHS for about the same price if you don't want to wait. Next is a movie I didn't actually look up, but I'm pretty sure it's not on DVD, and if it is, it's not a good copy. This is my friend Barry Anderson did the effects for this movie, and he said a lot of the movie was cut out. A lot of the gore, a lot of the shenanigans were cut out of this movie, and actually it was almost redone. It's called The Unholy. Has nothing to do with the Adrienne Barbeau version of The Unholy. It actually has to do with like demons and priests and stuff of that sort, and Satan and whatnot, taking over certain people's bodies and the end of the world. Totally recommend this one. If you want to know more about it, I've seen trailers for this on YouTube. As I said, I don't know if it's released on DVD yet. I wouldn't think it would be, because it's such a weird, oddball movie. That's the only one I didn't check on. This one is not released on DVD as of yet, but you can find it on VHS in certain places. The only season of Undergrads, which I really liked. I really thought this MTV series, excuse me, had a lot of potential to be like at least 2 to 3 seasons, It had to do with like four or 5 different characters, and like they're all like different colleges, but they've been like roommates or friends since like they were like babies, and going through all their like college bullshit that goes through every college teen. And like this show really spoke to me, because that's right when I was going to Savini, and just remind me of that kind of stuff. Funny show, really liked it. Definitely like my kind of humor. I'm surprised like this kind of show didn't get picked up by Adult Swim. Um, I liked it. Check it out if you can. I know there's a torrent of this on Pirate Bay, and if you're going on Pirate Bay, pretty soon it's going to be gone, so if you want this, I'd get it as soon as you can. Next is a movie, I believe I think it's just on VHS, and they didn't tell me how much it was on Amazon. It is Unmasked, Part 25, which is like a parody of like a bunch of slasher movies like Michael Myers and Freddy and Jason, all those like masked killer type movies, where the guy that's masked can talk, and he's trying to find, like, he kills a bunch of people, but he finds like a blind girlfriend, I believe, a blind girlfriend, yeah, and he goes around and he has like a life with her and stuff, and like he kind of has like a proper life, and tries to fight killing and stuff, you know, because it's like, you know, he can't help but kill people, but he's trying not to. I thought it was really good. It was really interesting. Totally watch it if you're a fan of like Freddy or Jason films. Like, this is a very interesting like take on like a Jason, like what's in Jason's mind and how he feels like when he kills and stuff. Yeah, try it. I got this at Chiller, so I have no clue other than it. I know it's listed on Amazon, but I forget. I think it said a price unavailable at the time I looked it up. Alright, next I got 2 left with 3 minutes to go. I got 2 movies by, I forget his name. Andre Shimsis. Violent Shit. And Violent Shit 2. Mother Hold My Hand. These were released in a triple pack, I believe, with Violent Shit 3, which is also called Zombie Doom. The first one is just in German. I can't find an English version of that. The second one has English subtitles. Both these movies are okay. The gore is awesome. The stories, from what I gather, at least from part 2, is interesting. It's just a kid that's like, his father was like an evil like cult leader of some sort, and he's just continuing on in his father's work as the cult leader. Like, he can't help himself but wanting to be the butcher, Carl the Butcher. And he can't help but just wanting to kill. But he kills like a bunch of people throughout the movie. In this one, they kill people like in very interesting ways. Like, there's a scene where this guy like meat hooks to a guy's testicles and stuff like that. As I said, this one's like, in German, so I really don't know that much about it. And this one is in subtitles, but they're very bad. I don't know. That's it for my DVD or VHSs and movies I think that should be on DVD or they were limited release. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you watched every single one. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Subscribe, rate. Hopefully I won't be 2-star Johnny forever. And yeah, that's it, YouTube. Bye.